city that they barely fucking with me. Where I'm from, that shit get litty. Bullets flying out that semi. Streets at war with soldiers dying. Funerals with mothers crying. Watch them niggas, they ain't solid, cause they plotting on your pocket. Pull them more than McFly and take it back. We was chillin' in the alley, selling dimes and shooting craps. I pull up, they hella deep, fuck it, it's time to scrap. Then we started throwing hands, them bitches up the strap, that's a fact. Came up as a youngin' in the hood, so I rep the gang. Ain't no bell loops on my fucking pants, so I let them hang. Snuck afford it, all up in the school, better let it bang. Niggas solid for a homicide, didn't say a thing. Just me and Mike and Marlon, we was savage, living heartless. On the block, if you informing, bullets fly through, make them corpses. Way before rap, this was way before rap. Where I used the bathroom at the school is my own damn trap. We're trapping and selling meds, not thinking about the feds. Too busy getting this bread. You owe me, you better pay it. We squad up, letting bullets fly for them gang ties. And if it really wasn't clear, fuck the other side. Oh, you down, 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 down. Oh, you down, 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 down. Down, 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 down. Down, 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 down. I swear to God, the Lord be testing me. How you take away my heart but still be blessing me? How you showing me my dreams but still be stressing me? Family know the price of fame but won't invest in me. So I'm gonna take it to the chin. I caught my wins up in the past. It's time I go and win again. I know I had to sin to win, and yeah, I'm gonna sin again. But when I count $1 million cash, I think I might go and repent. Niggas hated on me, cause calling on me. You fucking up my re-up, that's a problem, homie. Only thing that keep me focused is $1, Brody. It's always death before dishonor. Keep it solid, homie. Lost my heart deep in them trenches, it's just how I'm bred. And if I threw dirt on your name, I stand on what I said. Watch my stock rise strategic, believe it. I'm swimming in wealth and you fiending. Purebred, about my business like the song said. That's why I'm shooting up the gym like I'm a ball player. Don't play with my time, it costs. Can't shoot at the dime, you're lost.
I just feel like I'm in the dark. Just holding on. I gotta go.
Fuck that.
You gonna cry in the car.
No, I don't feel like, I feel like on the internet, when it comes to social media, what matters is the salacionness of the story, and people just believe what they want to. Like, there was some rumor that I had HIV. Now, that started in 19, and that I was.
Which y'all, they've been saying I was gonna die in the next 15, 20 minutes.
Right.
Yeah.
And look, and that, but this is what I did. The blog of Conscious TV. We do the Build Your Immune System Health and Wellness Challenge. So we always get our blood.
See, he do have it. See, he does have it.
Who you talking about?
I
won't get into that.
Your friend Conscious, he's but don't.
Oh
yeah.
Oh, it's about Conscious?
Yeah.
Okay, now. I can't be involved
in that conversation. Hey, I'm a hush. Yeah. I'm a hush. Forgive me. Forgive me, because I know that's your friend.
Right.
Thank you, Jesus.
My friend is a great guy. So, he
he drugged me, baby. He drugged me for filth.
I heard.
Glory to God. Some of your faces are going to be in the newspaper. Some of your faces are going to be on TV, showing the before and the after picture. Glory to God, because God.
Good afternoon, good night, wherever you are in the world. It's Friday Night Live with the A-Team, and I'm your host, the Cigar Blogger. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Oh, boy. Yeah. Oh, boy. Let me light this cigar. Lord. What's up? What's up with you? How y'all doing on this Friday night? Oh, yeah. How y'all doing on this Friday night? Welcome to all my first timers and all my returning supporters. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you haven't done so already, please click like on the video and share this video. Share this video. So, as you know by now, Bishop Breadbasket, Dr. Dingleberry has dropped a diss track. It's called Y.A.T.A.N. And he says Y.A.T.A.N, Y.A.T.A.N, stands for y'all ain't talking about nothing. That's what he said it stands for. He said we can't do nothing unless we got his name in the titles for clicks, likes, and views. We out here lying. We're just bringing up private conversations. And that kind of what he do, bring up people's private conversation. Ain't no fun when a rabbit got the gun, is it? Ain't no fun. Ain't no fun when somebody discussing your private details of your life. Ain't no fun when somebody records you talking about your spirit is in them because your cum is in their a-hole. Ain't no fun, is it? When folks finally have proof that you're gay. After you've condemned all these preachers and gospel artists for being gay, and you got a whole gay harem, or you've been around here bumping uglies for many a moon. But now all of a sudden, you got your boy out here windmilling in the parking lot. Thought he crying because he didn't get exposed too. Larry can't even you won't even let him grieve. And I'm like, oh, I know he ain't talking about Carlton Pearson. Then I got word that your grandmother had passed away and that y'all was grieving that. And my condolences to your family. But let me ask you a question. Was I allowed to grieve when my father was dying and did die? Or did you have one of your employees say he was praying for my daddy to die? So he prayed for my daddy to die and my dog to die too. Was I allowed to grieve in peace? Or was I harassed day and night for 4.5 years? Was I allowed to grieve when my mother was sick? Or was my mother recorded against her without her permission and played live on a YouTube show, and people were making fun of my mother being on a YouTube show? And then when she eventually passed away, was I allowed to grieve? I lost both my parents 18 months apart. So if you think I'm going to be sympathetic to your situation right now, no, I don't think that's going to happen. Yeah, you was out here, CTV, you was out here celebrating. Sure was. That I lost my parents and that I lost my dog. Then you was calling my job. Called my job 8 times in a 4-hour span, telling people that I was a convicted felon and beat up kids and all this old kind of stuff, and that I had been to jail for drug dealing, drug using, drug selling. Did all that. But I'm still standing. I'm still standing. I ain't never been arrested for prostitution. I have never had 3 People accuse me of molesting them when they were underage. I've never been accused of stealing PPP loan money. I've never been accused of giving somebody, by two people, of giving them STDs, one of which they can never get rid of. Well, both of them, actually. I've never been accused of those things. I've never been accused of stealing summer lunch money program funds. I've never, I don't have 4 outstanding warrants in 2 states. I don't have a warrant for my arrest because I owe $110 a month in back child support. I never got arrested for stalking on Valentine's Day. None of that applies to me, but that applies to you, Larry, and all your crew. But you're out here making a record talking about y'all ain't talking about nothing. Y.A.T.A.N, Y-A, the acronym Y.A.T.A.N. So y'all, I want to have a little fun tonight. I know y'all some creative, smart parts people over here. So in the chat, I want y'all to write what you think Y.A.T.A.N stands for. He says y'all ain't talking about nothing, but I have a few down here. I'm gonna see that I wrote down what I think Y.A.T.A.N stands for, but I want to know what y'all think. Hey, everybody. But mine, I say my first one, Y.A.T.A.N, Larry Reid, you ain't that attractive, nigga. That's one for me. You ain't that attractive, Negro. That's my first Y.A.T.A.N. Let me see what somebody else come up with. Oh, I got one on my text phone here. One says, you are touching assholes nightly. Y.A.T.A.N. Damn. Okay. You are touching assholes nightly. Oh boy, this is gonna be a good show tonight. Let's see. I say you ain't that attractive, nigga. And somebody else has said you are touching assholes nightly. Oh Lordy, that was a barn burner right there. It's gonna get better. You are touching. Okay, let me see what I got here. Hold on. Got a goodie. Let's see, a oldie but a goodie. Because it's going to get ugly from what I tell you. I'm waiting on somebody. You ain't that awesome, Ninja. Oh, that's funny. That was a good one. Let's see what I come up with here. Let's see. Oh, decisions. Let's see. Pull up some other stuff. Let's see what we got here. I got one that says, you ain't that artistic, nigga. Y.A.T.A.N. You ain't that artistic. Because that song, I'll let my son listen to it. He said, what's sad about it? 2 things. He said, there's over 50,000 views of that video. He said, that's one thing that's sad. That shows that people are listening to anything. He said, number two, he actually paid somebody to go in the studio and mix that down, and he rapped over them that beat with those offbeat vocals, and he paid for the graphics and the music. He said he actually paid for that studio time. You ain't that articulate. I like that one too. Oh boy. Oh, but these are the 2 that I should do a diss track. My son said he ain't gonna help me with that. He said he ain't gonna help no 54-year-old man do a diss track back and forth diss track. I'll see what I can come up with. But King Payne's already working on one. Anyway, this is where it gets a little deep. It says you are taking a phenamide now. You are taking a phenamide now, which is Biktarvy, which is a fancy name for Biktarvy. And we all know what Biktarvy is from the commercials. You are taking a phenamide now. Uh-oh. And this is the slam dunker here. Y.A.T.A.N, Y.A.T.A.N stands for your AIDS test ain't negative. Oh. Oh. Oh, he said, your AIDS test ain't negative. Y.A.T.A.N, your AIDS test ain't negative. I had to drink on that one. Oh, wow. Oh. 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 Your AIDS test ain't negative. Oh. We got a winner chicken dinner. Oh, vodka and Red Bull. Oh. Fix it. Oh. Your AIDS test ain't negative. Y.A.T.A.N. Ooh, child. That one. Oh boy. Oh. Ooh. Oh my God. So let's I'm not even gonna go because I'm not gonna play the video. But let me check this out. You make a video. Let me explain to you what a diss track is from my son who makes music. A diss track means you single somebody out or a group of people, and you talk about them. You don't get on the record for 2 minutes and 15 seconds and talk about the things you have. That's not a diss track. That's just you making a song. That's just you talking, making a song about what you got. People are jealous of you. Okay, let's dig back into that part. Let's dig into that part. Let's dig into that part. You say folks are jealous of you. Okay. Let's deal with that. By a show of hands, put a 1 in the chat if this is a true statement. You're jealous. If you're jealous of Larry Reid, put a 1 in the chat. If you're not, put a 2. And while they're doing that, I'm going to tell you why I am not jealous of you. I have never been accused of being a child molester. You have. I have never been accused of misappropriation of funds. You have. I have never been outed by a lover of 13 years while I was married, a gay lover. You have. I have never moved 37 times in my life. You have. I have never put a lover up in an apartment and given them an allotment of thousands of dollars? You have. I have never had a lover that I was accused of giving an STD that they later gave to their pregnant girlfriend. You have been accused of that. I have never been accused of giving HIV to anybody. You have. So what makes you think me or anybody else is jealous of you? I'll wait. I don't see no one, so everything's a 2. So that means nope. Like, number 1 is a PDP, number 2 is a doo-doo. So you is doo-doo. So you can stop thinking anybody's jealous of you. Nobody wants to be a liar and a crook. Nobody wants to be accused of the stuff you've been accused of. And it's no way I would be leasing a mansion and cars from E. Bernard Jordan, because everything you got, you pay rent to him because it's all in his name. I would never be living in a mansion, driving a luxury car, and my parents living on a single wide trail on the side of the highway in North Carolina. If I had the financial means to get them a place to stay and build it from the ground up. But that's what you do. For some reason, you think it's something to be for us to all aspire to be. I've never been accused of arranging a marriage and had it on audio. You have. And that's a felony. That's 5 years in prison, a $250,000 fine for you and your cousin a piece. 2, Uncle Fred, 2. 2, Uncle Fred. So what makes you think we're jealous of you? You got all that over your head. You got all that. And you look like this here. So what would make you think we jealous of you, especially me? You have lost almost 100 pounds in a year. You've gone down from 200 plus pounds down to 120 pounds in a year. You're wearing a turban on your head to hide the sores and the lesions. What makes you think that this is what I aspire to and other people aspire to? Your skin and bones. Why would you think anybody would be jealous of you? I'm curious to know that. What makes you think that this is what we want? That we want, shout out to King Payne, that we want lesions on our heads and face and chest. What would make you think we want to lose 100 pounds in a year unnaturally? What would make you think that that's what we want for ourselves? What would make you think that we would want to have to pay our lovers to keep quiet, pay this kind of money in a 8 to 9 day span, almost $3,700? What would make you think that's what we want? I'm just curious. Star, good question, Star. Good question. Hey, Mina. What would make you think that this is what we aspire to do? Have a lover after you've attacked everybody and their mama for being gay in the gospel industry and in the preachers in the pulpit. But you got all their sex tapes in your Patreon, their naked pictures in your Patreon. But you're a preacher. You're a whole preacher, right? But you out here doing that nonsense. But you think it's okay, right? So it's okay for you to do that to other people. But when it happens to you, oh boy, you go to pieces. You go to hollering and screaming. But this is you. This is your doing. This is what you do every day. This is what you do every day. You out here doing this. You're a preacher, but you stand in your drawers, looking out the window, taking a picture of yourself, talking about because somebody at your level said you only had 5 inches of penis and you only can last 3 minutes in bed. So you want to show how viral and masculine you are. So you took a picture in your Captain America panties. So this is what you're doing, and you posted on social media, Reverend. You're a preacher. You're supposed to be. You say you're an actor, a writer, and all this other stuff that none of it checks out. But I mean, you've done some things here and there, but the way you hype yourself up is you very inflated. You like the black Donald Trump. Everything that you say is worth $1 million, it ain't actually worth 1,000. But this is you right here, and because he said you had a 5-inch penis and you could only last 3 minutes. So you post a picture of yourself in your Captain America panties, and that's what you did. That's what you did. So that's what you did. That's what you did. Speedy Gonzalez, that's what you did. You did that, not us. You did. You did all that. Bicentennial draws. I'm just saying. You out here with 5 inches. That's what your lover said. He said you got 5. Said you had 5. That's what he said, Charity. He said he burned his face. Burns. Well, I ain't even gonna follow his loud. I'm not gonna even follow his loud. I'm just gonna let him have it. So, ooh, boy, I just be tickling myself with this joke. This joke is hilarious. You hear me? He is hilarious. So you went out there and you had to prove that you had more than 5 inches. You had to prove, but what about the 3-minute part? You know, that's how is it though? I'm just trying to figure out. You got all these gay dudes going crazy over you, fighting over you, arguing over, and you ain't giving them nothing but 5 inches for 3 minutes. But they crazy about you. It must be the money. That's the only thing I can figure. It must be the damn money, because it ain't the honey, because you ain't got but 3 minutes and 5 inches. I mean, shoot, you got a little toddler penis. Yeah. No, I ain't gonna even do toddlers that bad. But hey, they like it. Power to the people. Oh my God, man. You are hilarious. You actually came out here at the age of 46, 47 years old and made a rap track, a diss track that y'all ain't talking about nothing. Y'all ain't talking about nothing for 2 minutes and 15 seconds. You know, you spent all that money to waste 2 minutes and 15 seconds of your time in the world. But people, half of your supporters clicked on it, so you got the viewers, which means you'll also get monetized. Good for you. But you'll get the check, but is the money worth your self-respect and dignity? Because you just made yourself look like a bigger clown. Because people didn't take you serious other than the people that support you. But they definitely don't take you serious now. You're 40-something years old, and you did a rap track, and it was offbeat. It's horrible. And I'm not saying that because you think I'm jealous of you. I'm not jealous of you. I'm not a rap artist. My son is. I'm a professional actor and filmmaker. I stay in my lane. I don't rap. I don't sing. God, my singing voice is so bad. When my oldest son was a baby and I tried to hum to him, he started crying. That's how bad. That's how off key I am. I scared my own child humming to him. So I stay in my lane. But here's my thing though, sir. You claim stuff don't bother you and you don't care, but you had to care because you took time out of your life to make a diss track for people that have never met you. To make a diss track to try to direct it at people like me and other people that are talking about you. None of us is jealous of you. you have it in your head that material things somehow make you better. But see, what you have, when you die, you can't take none of it with you. You can't take your cars, your money, none of that. And if the feds come and get it before you die, you're just going to be back to square one. But what I'm trying to get you to understand, sir, your things don't make you who you are. Material things come and go. It's what you got here and up here. That's what make you who you are. So I'd rather be in a cardboard box under a bridge somewhere with my integrity, self-respect, and dignity than to be in a mansion, driving a leased car and renting, paying $20,000, $30,000 a month to rent a mansion. Not own, rent. Just to try to put it on, keep up a certain appearance. I was raised different. How you doing, Jimmy? Jimmy, have you seen that? I sent you the video just so you can laugh, by the way. But see, this is what you fail to realize, sir. I'm going to help you out. It's a quote I want to share with you. I want you to read this. That's Sophocles. That's something you'll learn about in school had you not dropped out of college that first semester. Rather fail with honor than succeed by fraud. That's Sophocles. Pretty good quote. Very fitting. I'd rather fail with honor than succeed by fraud. That's Sophocles, sir. How about that? So all these people you think are jealous of you, we're not jealous of you, sir. We look at you and laugh. You give us material to talk about and laugh at. And you go around and people call you Dr. Larry Reid. You're not a doctor. We've already proved that your degrees are bogus, but you continue to call yourself Dr. Larry Reid. I can call myself Dr. Funkenstein if I want to. I'm not George Clinton. I can call myself Dr. Pepper, Dr. Scholes, Dr. Feelgood. Well, I've been called Dr. Feelgood, but anyway, that's another story for another day. But yeah, so you can call yourself what you want. Is it true? That's the thing. Is it true? You notice I haven't been yelling and screaming. But see, all we got to do, you keep calling yourself doctor. This is what you do, Bush people. You don't like me. I get that. I don't care because I probably don't like you either. And you not liking me don't faze me one way or another because you're not going to do nothing about it but talk online over in his chats and other chats about how call me out my name and stuff, but you would never say it to my face if you were standing in front of me because you know what you know what would happen to you. So I ain't worried about that. But if you want to find out if your beloved Dr. Larry Reid has real degrees, I'm gonna say this again so you can write it down this time. Go to this website, Bogus Degree Detection. Click on the link, enter their name and college of attendance. This website will verify dates attended if the person earned a degree, even if the school is legit. And even if the school that they attended is legit. Do not believe the lies anymore. Verify this bogus doctorate degree. And the website is studentclearinghouse.org. 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 You put that information in. For example, you want to verify the cigar blog. You want to verify if I got a bachelor's degree in political science. You want to verify if I have a master's of education in education administration. All you got to do is type my name in, Tuskegee University, because those are the schools that I got those degrees from, and it'll pop up. It'll tell you when I was there, the day I earned the degree, the day it was conferred upon me. Check me out. And if you still ain't satisfied, I'll even show you an official transcript with the date says degree conferred from the school. Actually, I got a hard copy. I don't have to lie about my credentials. I am who I say I am. I have a bachelor's degree in political science. I have a master's degree in education, personnel administration. Class of 91, class of 93, Tuskegee University. Check me out. Go to their website. Check Dr. Larry Reid out. He claimed he got his bachelor's and his his master's and PhD in the same year. Okay. I'm just telling you. I'm telling you how to tell. See, all the people in the chat. See, the reason we have such a problem with you calling yourself Dr. whatever is because for those of us who actually went to school, student loan, bank loan, personal loan, family favors, working at night, going to school during the day, or vice versa, we have an issue with people like you coming along claiming something that you didn't earn, that you didn't actually go out and get. You ain't lying, Mina. That is all this bragging when you've never had nothing. Just like your boy Conscious, when you flew him to Nashville for that Kirk Franklin concert, he was bragging about how you flew him first class. You had a limousine pick him up, and he had a room key, and you couldn't even get on his floor unless you had a room key. He's used to Super 8 Motel and Motel 6 and Days Inn and Red Roof Inn, where you just put the key in the door and you walk into the room. He's not used to having a door inside of a building. He's used to that kind of hotel. So it was big to him, and he's bragging. He's sitting there with that bathrobe on. Well, I know he kept it because he ain't never had nothing that nice before. So I'm just wondering, did you really sit next to him at the Kirk Franklin concert? You know, them church folks is mighty judgmental, and you were sitting up there because I know you ain't sitting up in the nosebleed, so you were sitting up front. So was he sitting with you? Because I ain't seen no pictures. You take pictures of everything. You ain't taking no pictures of that right there. I'm just asking. Y'all heard about it? Look out, God. So you out here bragging about the things that you have. Those things will come and go. But you made a diss track. I'm tripping on the fact a 46, 47-year-old man made a rap track, a gospel preacher of the gospels. And talking about we're not on your level. We're not on your level. Thank God. Because then I sleep good at night. I don't have to worry about all that. Yes, man, he's back to calling himself doctor. He's back to calling himself doctor. He ain't number Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pib, ain't even Dr. Pepper. He get them store-bought. That's right, Dr. Arubaduki. That what he is, Dr. Seuss. Dr. Dingleberry. Dr. Dingleberry. That's what he is. That's right, Dr. Dingleberry. I mean, some of y'all go hard in these comments. Well, I'm just enjoying this tonight. Exactly. I mean, it's disrespectful. If you out here working hard and you worked hard, or if you're in school right now and somebody come along and claiming what you done worked hard for. Oh, he did say that. Said they gave him a bag of peanuts or something on the plane. He not used to snacks on the plane. Yeah, he was like, "Oh, you had to have a key to get on my floor." Most hotels you go to, you have to have your room key to make the elevator even open and move. It'll be right there in the lobby until you put your key in and put your information in. That's how normal nicer hotels operate. You got to get out that motor lodge mentality. Motel 6. We'll leave the light on for you. You go in there, bust it wide open, get your $40, and you gone. So I know that's what you're used to. But there's a whole different world out here. Thank you. Appreciate you. It's just a whole different world out here. You call us liars? Yeah, Dr. Pepper, Nurse G. Dr. Pepper, Dr. Scholes. Oh, yeah, he sure did. He said, or I remember that. I forgot all about that. I'm glad. Rapper Dr. Aruba Dookie. That's gonna be your new stage name. Rapper Dr. Aruba Dookie. Dr. 3 Minute. That's your stage name right there, Larry. Dr. 3 Minute. And your next song should be 5 minutes. Well, no. Dr. MC5 or something with a 5 in it. Because they say you got 5 inches. 3 minutes. Your song should be 3 minutes. So they said by the end of the song, you're gonna be jamming and I'm gonna be coming. Oh, the parking lot thought. Speaking of him, let's listen to him one more time. This tickles my soul. He was on that show crying about that, about you and William McCrae. Here you go.
I just feel like I'm out in the dark. Just holding on. I gotta go.
Fuck that.
You gonna cry in the car.
He didn't even make it to the car. He was crying on live in all black. And while you were sitting there with Larry, Larry liked to have himself on the screen. You notice when him and Conscious had that live together, you notice Larry's face, the only thing he had was his avatar. He didn't show his face. Wonder why. I wonder why he didn't show his face. I'm just wondering, what y'all think? I have a theory why he didn't show his face. I have a theory why you didn't show your face on the live. And then you had your concubine up there, your betrothed concubine, sitting up there with them ruffled shoulder pads up in the air like your ex-wife Lisa. He had his hair flat iron like Lisa. He had on a black blouse like Lisa. He was the masculine version of Lisa. He was Lisa with a beard, a real beard. Go figure. And Lisa was your beard. Now you got a version of Lisa with an actual beard. Get it? Wordplay. But you must have forgot. Yeah, he said, we were jealous of you. Oh, I got time today. I got time today. You got here with your boyfriend and you flew him to Nashville to a Kirk Franklin concert. Look at you. Oh, look at him. Him cried in that car. I took it off. But anyway, there was a text message where you said, I love you to the soccer player. And there was a text message between you and CTV back in 2018, long before you claimed that you even knew who he was. Yeah, long before you claimed you knew who he was, you were telling him that you loved him and he loved you. You said you were going to, he act like he run things and that you were going to F him in his A to let him know that you run things. That's what you said to him in 2018. Then we got the text message from you between you and Lester, where you told Lester you loved him. Let me get this off before my computer blow up and catch fire. Hold on. Oh my God, I gotta get this off my screen. But yeah, that's what you said. Thank you, Miss Duval. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. I appreciate your support. And if y'all feel led by the Spirit to cash out right there below my name, I really appreciate you. I really appreciate you. Oh, for real. Damn. Oh, damn. Yes, he did, Kim. He went to a concert in Tennessee. And they would have it matching jogging suits on. I remember that. Yes, yes. Yeah, Felix. Let me get that. Hold on. Hold on. Mm-hmm. Hold on. Yes, indeed. Hold on. I'm gonna read it to you. He said, this was dated May 3rd, 2018 at 8:35 p.m. Sometimes you're so smart mouth and bitchy that it makes me want to F you and your A hard to show you that I'm running this bitch. That's all. LOL. Bye. LOL. And then he responds, laughing my F and A off. Done with it. You did amazing. It was funny. He was talking about a show he did. Well, it would be as if it was today because we are ourselves all the time. That's between him. That's between Larry and Conscious TV. That's between Larry and Conscious TV. And by the way, Conscious TV posted this on his show this year. And I made a thumbnail about it. And I made a thumbnail about it. And I made the thumbnail. And I put it up on the screen, if y'all remember. I know you can't really see it, but just this was Conscious TV. He posted that exact text message a couple of weeks ago. And I put it up on the screen. Mm-hmm. I sure did. That's what I'm saying. I took it down. He had an outbreak. Yeah, he had an outbreak. All right. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, that's what they've been doing. We supposed to be jealous of him and his lifestyle. I go to work every day. This paid by me. Nobody, I don't rely on 888s and Patreons and all that. I get up, I put my clothes on, I go to work, I come home, I go to my other job, I come home, I do my other little hustles, I come home, I shoot films, I come home, and honest days work, honest days pay. I don't have to sleep with one eye open, worry about somebody coming in the middle of the night taking something from me, the feds kicking in my door, none of that. So why would I be jealous of you? Why would any of these people that work a decent job doing honest work be jealous of you? You know, why would we be jealous of you? We got people that we love and people that love us back. They don't love us because of what we can do for them or what we give them. They just love us for us. You don't have that. Everybody that you have around you is hired help, bought and paid for. So why would I be jealous of you? I'm speaking for me now. Why would I be jealous of you? I can go in that next room right there and say, hey, son, I love you. I love you too, Pop. I call my other boys that are not here. I love you. I love you too, Pop. Call my siblings. I love you. Love you too, Daryl. So you a whole homosexual. Why would I want to be you? Nothing has no issue with you being gay. If that's what you like, rep your squad. But you live a miserable life. You are in the closet. You are a whole flaming hot Cheeto extra crispy homosexual. And you can't even be your authentic self. Because if you do ever come out and finally admit, you ain't got to admit it now. Because we got audio of you talking about your spirit is in somebody because you came in their asshole. So that's what you said. So we know you gay. All your accusers are male. Your two lovers that spoke out and admitted that they were your lover, they're both male. No woman has ever come out and said, I was in a relationship with Larry Reid, other than your ex-wife, who was your beard to cover up all. And she had no idea. You was married to her and had a full 13-year relationship with Vincent Hill, and he admitted it. So you couldn't even admit to the outside world that you're gay, because your support base is female, church-going female, with or without children, age 35 to 55. And if you alienate that group, your money's gone, because they're not going to support you being a gay man. You can be anything you want in the black church, but if they say you gay, you done. Your career is over. And you know it. And so you miserable every night. You can't be yourself. You got to look both ways in your own house, pull the blinds down, lock all the doors, and hope nobody exposes you. You are a whole homosexual, and you can't even be your authentic self. And you say we're jealous of you. I can be Daryl 24/7. Who I am right here on this screen in front of you, this is who I am all. I don't have any hidden agendas. I don't have to hide nothing. I am who I am. Whether people like it or don't like it, I'm Daryl. I'm not going to change. I've earned the right to be who I am. 50-something years old. If you don't like it, that's your issue. Because nobody that's over on that side of that screen is going to pay one bill that come to my mailbox. They're not going to pay my kids tuition. They're not going to give my kids money when they need it. They're not going to feed them. They're not going to do nothing for this household. That's me. So your opinion of me, that's your opinion. When I have it, say what you want, think what you want about me, that's fine. But one thing nobody will ever be able to say about me, that I'm a liar. I'm not a liar. You may not like me, but you'll never say I'm lying and be telling the truth about it. You are exactly right. Because knowing Larry will dig up some of them and slide him a few dollars. Yeah, go on, say I had an affair with you. He gonna try it. You watch, because he's desperate. Yeah, he kept saying that in this video. I'm rich. I'm rich. Let me tell you something. You're just like Egyptians. When you die, the Egyptians tried to take their wealth with them into the afterlife. Didn't work out too well for them. I've never seen a Brinks truck in a funeral procession. Don't work that way. So everything you accumulate that you think makes you who you are, when you die, it's going to be still right here. Scrunchy hole man stuffer. Why did I get that visual in my head? Oh my God. Oh, help me, God. Help me, God. So I was sitting there thinking, I said, what is it that he thinks we want that he has? Larry, what is it that you really, deep down, while you sitting there about to bury your grandmother, I want you to think about this. What is it that you think you have that we want so bad, that we're so jealous of you? That is mental illness. I want you to think about it. I'm concerned about your well-being now, really. Because you took money, paid a sound engineer to mix you a rap beat, and paid a graphic artist to do the graphics for that single that you released, to diss people that don't even care nothing about you. Only thing we're concerned about, you had 3 accusers that said that you did something to them when they were underage. You have funds that people gave their last dollar, skip paying their own bills in their house to sow into your My Bullshit Now Network. And you took your lovers on an all boys trips. First, you went with Chamaco to the Dominican Republic. You came back. Your suitcase hadn't even stopped rocking. Then you got all the boys, and all of you went to Dubai. Then you came back because people shamed you about it. And then as a consolation trip, you took your daughters to Mexico. By this time, you was worn out, bumpy, sickly, frail, and you stand up in a window in your drawers, in your Captain America drawers. Yes, you didn't know. Oh, girl, hit me up later. I'm going to send you that diss track. I thought I sent you that foolishness. He made a diss track. It's on YouTube. It's called Y.A.T.A.N, Y.A.T.A.N, which stands for Y'all Ain't Talking About Nothing. That's what he said for 2 minutes and 15 seconds. He did a 2 minute and 15 second diss track. But you took all them people and you took all these trips right after you was crying broke about all the money you claim you spent on Carlton Pearson's memorial service. But when you took in, now see, that's another thing. You charge people $25 to watch Carlton Pearson's funeral online, streaming it. You charge people $25. Who does that? You had a pay-per-view memorial service. You charge people $25 a pop. And fools paid it. Hey, if they dumb enough to give it, you'd be a fool not to take it. Hey, $25. You charge people $25 to watch a memorial service, and his body wasn't even there. And I have it on good authority, the family didn't even want you to do the memorial service. You did it anyhow. I don't know who worse. You with that memorial service for $25 or Trump selling Bibles. Y'all neck and neck. Yeah, you a bumpy stallion. Yeah. Yeah. T-Bird. Shame on you. But I'm just stuck on that. You think people are jealous of you. And I'm looking off into space because I'm choosing my words wisely. Because I know I don't have no filter, especially since I've been drinking. You think people are jealous of you. Really? I mean, in your mind, you really think us jealous of you. Okay. I'm trying to figure out what we would be jealous of. I can't think of nothing. I have nothing. I have nothing. I just don't understand what you think. You're surrounded by people that are only loyal to you because you pay them. At any moment, your biggest fear has come to reality. So you thought when you took me to court that all your secrets would be buried in those court documents, but other people started talking. And then when other people started talking, your lovers came out and started telling their story. And then other people start interviewing your accusers. And this story just took on a bigger life than it already had without me saying anything. And now you're doing damage control, and Conscious TV can't think of lies fast enough to do damage control for you, because there's no covering up you on audio admitting that you arranged a marriage between your lesbian cousin and your soccer player lover. There's no damage control for that. You, in your own voice, were heard and recorded saying that you arranged the marriage and you gave her money to marry him. You, in your voice, and Vincent Hill played it. You, in your own voice, saying, my spirit is in you because I came in your ass. Your voice. So that's not a straight man talking. You were telling your gay lover that your spirit was in him because your sperm was in his asshole. That's what you said. So those are not the words of a straight man, and those definitely not the actions of a preacher man. Mm-hmm. You used to get on here and lie and tell people that you were paying your parents' bill. Your mama shut that down. She said, I still got bills. You sitting there living in a mansion. You like to brag that you renting Cardi B's old house. Why don't you move your mom and your daddy in the house with you? Get them out that trailer. A single wide trailer on the side of the road in North Carolina, and you living in a mansion driving leased cars and like to brag to me, oh, I got the name in the headrest. Okay. But it's leased. You don't own them, you leasing them. That means if you miss a payment, they come back and get their car. And if people start pulling away from you like they've been doing, your money gonna get funny. You're gonna have to have some staff cutbacks. I don't know. That's a good question. I might have to ask them, do they watch me? I might have to ask them. I might have to ask, hey, y'all watch me? Hey, do y'all watch me? That'd be a good question. Y'all be watching me? I want you to put in your mind who Larry Reid is for a minute. Larry Reid is out here trying to extort money, allegedly, out of Bishop Jakes, because he's still claiming that the lawsuit's going to be filed. But I want you to think about it. He's doing that while his own mother is fighting for her life. Now, the lady that just died, his grandmother, that's his mama's mama. That's his mama's mama. Now, your grandmama died. Now, and your mama battling for her life because she has cancer. So, and you more concerned about trying to shake Bishop T.D. Jakes down than you are about getting your butt up there and going to visit your mama who's fighting for her life. She lost all her hair. You live less than 7 hours away from your mom. I lived from my front door to my mother's front door, my parents' house. It's 881 miles on the dot. When I'd be pulling into the driveway, 881 would pop up. If I didn't drive from here to my parents, I would go to the airport, fly, get in Atlanta, rent a car, and then drive over. You are a couple hours tops. And you won't go, you more worried about, oh, let's get this money from Bishop Jakes. And making videos about suing Bishop Jakes. And your mama fighting for her life. And her mama just died. But you worried about Manasseh Jordan and Bishop T.D. Jakes. That's right. But look at it. You made all this fun. You made all this fun of me. You had your people out here saying that they prayed for my parents' downfall. Death. Prayed that my daddy died and the dog died. But look at how things work. Look at how things work. Hey, Christine, look at how things work. Death has now come to your front doorstep. Death has come to your doorstep. Oh, no, they're not in no sorority. Death has come to your doorstep. Somebody that you love has passed away. Now, have I come out here talking about I celebrate that death and laughing and saying I wish they'd died? No. And I would never do that. Why? Because I was raised differently. I have a different code about me. Why would I rejoice in the death of somebody who has never harmed me? I would never treat you like that. This is a prime example for you to see for yourself. I would never do that to you. I would never do that to you. But you did it to me. But look at how God worked. My mama died last year. February last year. Here it is, March of this year. And death is at your door. And then all that time between last year and now, your own mother, while I lost my mama of 80-something years that y'all had on the YouTube and all that, now your mama is sick. See how that worked? See how that worked? You better be careful how you treat people. Please click like if you haven't done so already. And please remember to share this video. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channels. I appreciate that. I really do. But you have to be careful how you treat people. Because whatever you do, whatever you sow, that shall you also reap. It ain't been a year. Look at what's happened in your life. 1 year from the time my mother got laid into that ground with my father for all eternity. Your story about the allegation with the 3 accusers has blown up in your face. Your 2 lovers, one of 13 years, he came out and told everything, where the bodies was buried, how the money was spent, how y'all were traveling all over the place, living off the MBN Network's money. He said it. You ain't sued him, and you ain't gonna dare sue him, because you know it's gonna get ugly in that courtroom if you sue him. The soccer player came out, text messages, I love you, text message of you depositing money in his account. He told everything about it, your bedroom activity. Then there's surveillance camera pictures of you coming out of his apartment in the late night hours, 12, 3 o'clock in the morning. What was you doing there? Praying and laying hands? See how all that worked? It ain't been a year since my mama left here. All your stuff blown up in your face. And the exact same thing that you was rejoicing over happening in my life, the death of my family member, now it's at your doorstep. Praying that my parents got sick, now that's at your doorstep. And all your money is not going to fix your mama problem. That's between her and the good Lord. And I pray that she makes a complete recovery, because I know how I felt when I lost my mother. I know how I felt when I lost my father. I wouldn't wish that on you. Not now. We all got to go through it sooner or later, because none of us are going to live forever. But I was blessed to have had my parents longer than you had yours. So I pray that you get that same thing, if that's God's will. Yep. But this is only the beginning. Today is Good Friday. You've had all this happen to you since last Thanksgiving. All this stuff. This ain't even Good Friday. This ain't even Easter Sunday yet. You'd have had all your dirty laundry put out on Front Street. And you kind of, then your response, well, it ain't nobody's business what I do or who I'm fucking unless I'm fucking them. No, it ain't nobody's business who you sleeping with, right? That's what you say. But it's your business who everybody else is sleeping with, because you make it your business. You made your living off of telling other people business. But when somebody tell your business, you cry bloody murder. Ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun, is it? You know, I thought I was going to come out here and make fun of you and clown you. But I just wanted to talk. I don't know why. Because you got it in your head that people are jealous of you. You couldn't give somebody your life. People that are homeless wouldn't want your life. You have bought friends. You don't have anybody that's loyal to you. They're only loyal to what you give them. You get sick right now, you wouldn't have nobody come wipe your tail in that bed, in that big old house you live in. You'd have to hire somebody. Your own friends wouldn't even come wipe your butt. Because you wouldn't be able to pay them anymore because you'd be laid up bedridden. You better pray you never get sick. Because you're going to be in for a big eye-opening experience. You get sick. Because everything you've done to people is going to come back to you while you're on your bed of affliction. You watch what I tell you now. God is not mocked. You watch. You out here worried about a grown man in Texas, and you really just mad at him because he wouldn't kick in no money on this Carlton Pearson thing. And so, and Jordan don't like him. And so you're Jordan's dirty work man. So you out here going after Bishop Jakes. Everything you've done to somebody is now come back to your chickens have all come home to roost. Everything you've done. And it's stuff coming for you. You don't even have an idea that it's coming. It's stuff you've done that's coming to get you back. It's going to bite you. Thank you, Maurice. Your chickens have come home to roost. You drove poor Lisa almost insane. Yeah, you did. And the whole time you was in her house, because she got the house on her name because your credit was horrible. And you was sleeping on the floor while she sleep in the bed. You wouldn't even touch your own wife. You just procreated twice just so you could try to throw the scent off what you was really doing, which was being in the other room with Vincent. There wasn't nobody around. That's what you did. You had a 13-year relationship. And we did the math. Thank you, Elijah. We did the math last time. 13, let's just say 13 times 12, that was 160 something. I will, sir. Thank you. If you just slept with him once a month for 13 years, that's almost 170 times. But if you slept with him once a week, we're looking at over 1,000 times that you and him were intimate over 13 years. If you had multiple encounters during the week. That's just with him. That's not counting the 3 accusers, because they was around during that time too. And the guy up in DC, the photographer, Quentin, Locklear, Chamaco, Kendall. You had a harem. You had a harem like you were Solomon in the Bible. You just planting your flag all over Busch Garden. Oh, hell. Boy, you a nasty rascal. The quarter of Carter, you nasty. You said you like a little poop on your peen. You sure wasn't lying. But you think everybody wants your life. Clothes that you buy this year won't even be in fashion next year. Cars, all that. You can't take none of that with you when you die. And your health is horrible. You can sit out here and tell people that lie you want to. Oh, I'm on this diet and I'm doing this. Okay. That lie worked for a little bit, but you lost 100 pounds in under a year. All while this going on now, your mama fighting cancer. Your grandmama just died. And then you lost over 100 pounds in the last year. You're not healthy. Stress and other things. It ain't looking good for you. Do you realize you're over 6 feet tall and you're only 120 pounds? That is not normal, sir. I mean, seriously. This is a good question. Hello? Can y'all still hear me? Okay, good, because I hit my finger there. Sorry about that. Oh, Lord, poops. Yeah, so, I mean, you skin and bones. This shirt is a large on me. I'm 6'4", and I'm 195, 200 pounds, in that range. You're 6 feet, 6'1", according to you. And you used to be 210, 250 pounds. So that means you was heavier than me. You were 3 inches shorter than me, and you was heavier than me. And you went from 215, now you down to about 120, 125. So you lost 90 to 100 pounds. You went from an extra large, because this is a large, so you were bigger than me. You went from an extra large, and you said yourself you wear a small now. You know how frail you are? In a year, you went from an extra large all the way down to a small. That's as tiny as you can get, other than the extra small, which is kids' clothes. Oh, he got to go to the funeral. He got to make a grand entrance. He got to go to his grandmama's funeral. See? Here's my thing. You ain't lying, Barbara, all of them. You're right, Mina. That's true. He talked about Carlton Pearson's passing more than he did his own grandmama. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? Ain't that something? Think about it. Think about that. You talked about somebody outside your family more than you talked about your own grandmother's funeral. You talked about Manasseh Jordan and T.D. Jakes more than you talked about your mother fighting for her life. You took all these trips while your mother was fighting for her life. Dominican Republic, Dubai, Mexico. The time you spent out the country, you should have been spending it with your mother. Making sure she was all right. But then again, you got to be a decent human being to do that. That's a whole different discussion for another day. You putting on shows and doing all this stuff. But I heard it from a reliable source about your grandmother's side of the family. All of them cousins that you like to talk about that did something to you, they was on your mama's side of the family. Because this is what you said. In your words, we're gonna use your words now. This is what he said. Y'all remember when he said this?
My daughter's sitting right here. You need to hear this because people ain't gonna tell this. I'm eating out of the hands the Dingleberry.
Mary, people gonna want you to wear a mask every time they meet you, but leave. We don't need all the people now.
Listen, look. I said I'm a child, and then they do that. They would say, eat my egg, lick it. No, they would say lick it. And so that became, which actually made me develop a desire to toss salad with the guy that I was with that was older than me, my cousin. Lena, that became a thing we did. That's how I first penetrated into because it became a world. It became a thing.
He said that in front of his daughter. In front of his daughter. Those are his words. In front of his own child. I don't discuss sexual activity in front of my children. And they all grown. I don't do that. And if I make it to June, I'll be 55. My oldest boy in there, he'll be 27 in May. My youngest child, 21. We don't have them kind of talk. And they all boys. Well, men, I should say, I'm sorry. They're not boys anymore. I got all grown men. All my sons are men. So that's his words, not ours. That's his words. In front of his child. In front of his child. Yep. He said that. We did. He did. We didn't say that. He did. I know I do, Amari. I sure do. That's the only person I feel sorry for and all that. Exactly, meaning it's certain stuff. No, it's a certain line you don't cross. Parent, child. Now, me and my boys, we talk about anything, but it's a certain line that I don't cross with them. But this is a preacher. This is the one who stand up in the window because his gay lover said he had a 5-inch penis that could only have 3 minutes of stamina. And so he decided to put a picture of his pretty Captain America panties on the internet. That's what he did. I don't know. They had a powwow the other night, and that boy was sitting there expecting an apology that he never got. That's what he need to do. He need to just be honest with himself. Say, look, he need to just come out, sit everybody down, like, look, I'm gay. Y'all done heard the audio. Ain't no need me lying no more. I'm gay. That's what he need to say. I'm gay. My name is Larry Reid, and I'm gay. Been gay since forever. Let's see. The boy he used to hook up with under the bleachers when he was at school, high school, I found him. He freaked out. Larry freaked out. Found that boy's name. Got his name. Know where he lived. So, he just talking. Okay. Start finding all these other people where he had them hid out. The photographer in D.C. Quentin, who was in L.A., now he back in Atlanta. Java, who's out there in L.A., now he back in Atlanta. Yeah, Larry, I know where they're at. I just don't, at this point, I have no need to contact them because we got you on audio saying that your spirit is in a man because your cum was in his. We got you on tape saying that you arranged a marriage. We don't need to talk to them. They can go on about the business. You have given everything that needs to be given. You were talking about your cum in somebody's asshole. That's you. CTV was expecting an apology because he felt that Larry didn't do, and basically his subscribers put a battery in his back. Well, he didn't do nothing to defend you. So this is where it all stemmed from. I'm gonna play it again because it's and then I'm gonna play the crying audio afterwards.
No, I don't feel like. I feel like on the internet, when it comes to social media, what matters is the salaciousness of the story, and people just believe what they want to. Like there was some rumor that I had HIV. Now that started in 19, and that I was.
Which they've been saying. They've been saying I was gonna die in the next 15, 20 minutes.
Right.
Yeah.
And look, but this is what I did. The blog of Conscious TV. We do the Build Your Immune System Health and Wellness Challenge. So we always get blood.
See, he do have it. See, he does have it.
Who you talking about?
I
don't want to get into that.
Your friend Conscious, he's but
oh
yeah.
Oh, it's about Conscious?
Yeah.
Okay, now. I can't be involved
in that conversation. Hey, I'm a hush. Yeah. I'm a hush. Forgive me. Forgive me because I know that's your friend.
Right.
Thank you, Jesus.
Conscious, my friend is a great guy. So but he
drugged me, baby. He drugged me for filth.
I heard.
Now here's the crying game.
I just feel like I'm in the dark. Just holding on. I gotta go.
Fuck that.
He gonna cry in the car.
He sure did. He cried. He was on this live. Yeah, I put music to it. No, he put music to it while he was crying. He wanted the full dramatic effect. He had that somber music playing in the background. He was on the live, Felix, but he wouldn't show his face, and I showed why. I mean, he was crying. Oh boy, he had on all black. His hair was flat iron. He was crying. Him was crying, and I took it and remixed it and put the "He Gonna Cry in the Car" on the end. So that shit was funny to me. Big old Joker crying in a house. I'm like, I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go. I feel like I'm in the dark. Yeah, nigga, you sitting in the dark crying. Cut the lights on. That's what Marcella said. Yeah, of course you feel like you're in the dark. You in the dark, literally. Turn the lights on. The body. I'm trying to figure out what you mean by the body. Mina, he did that crying spell on Instagram, and some people grabbed little clips of it. And yeah, I'll send. Remind me to send you a link to that. And yeah, he was actually crying. No, when I was on live last Friday, he was live crying at the same time. Yeah, I'm sipping on an adult beverage. I was drinking brown liquor. Yeah, Mari, he was snotting and crying. He had that bull ring in his nose, and snot was running off the edge of that ring, and tears were coming down his face. Yeah, he was crying. Oh, Pierce's body. No, he wasn't up in there. It was just a memorial service, from what I understand. I didn't watch that, so his body might have been there. I don't think it was. I think by this time, because they had multiple services. Yeah, they charged $25 for the pay-per-view. If you want to watch that service live, because basically, I'm gonna be honest with you, it wasn't nothing but a gospel concert, because they had them people performing, and he charged these people $25 to watch it online if you wasn't there in the building. And the people that went, they had to pay. It was a ticket event. Shoot, man, these jokers is comical. You hear me? But if you haven't done so, please click like on this video, and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. And if you just feel so kind, down at the bottom, Because people can pay for a liar, I know they can give me a little something. I'm just saying, shoot. I'm just saying, good golly, Miss Molly. Yeah, man. Thank you for the cash outs, ladies and gentlemen. I really appreciate it. God bless you. I really do appreciate it. I love you with the love of the Lord. Yes, I do. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I sure do. Because, yeah, $25 a pop. Just imagine. Somebody die, and then I charge y'all $25 to watch it. Yeah. Pay-per-view, $25. 25. Let's say that. Say that with me. Let's just say I got 1,000 people to watch around the world paying $25. Just 1,000. Imagine what. Shoot. You see how much money you fell on real quick? You see how much money you fell on with just 1,000 people paying you $25? You done came up on a lick right there. A 1,000 people pay you $25 to watch a funeral, a memorial service. Not counting the people that's in the building. They bought tickets too. And then your Patreon people. This was above the normal Patreon subscription. So the people in Patreon that normally pay the $12, they still had to pay to see the pay-per-view service on top of their $12. So they end up paying $37, $40. You know, right? Yeah. I mean, you paying. Mm-hmm. You think about all these people that got paid to show up. There were most of the people that were physically there were on the program. They were either performing or speaking, so they had appearance fees. But I lost money on this event. Da 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 da. But soon that event was over, he went to the Dominican Republic, came back, went to Dubai, came back, took his daughters to Mexico, came back. He swore up and down there was going to be this big lawsuit. We ain't seen no lawsuit yet. And how much money did the Pearson family get? Let us ask that question. How much money did the Pearson family get off of this memorial service? The one, mind you, that the family didn't really want done. But you said you were doing it for them. How much money did they get? I'll wait. I'll wait. I'll wait. So just something for you to think about. But y'all ain't talking about nothing. Y.A.T.A.N. Y.A.T.A.N. That's the name of your song, Larry. Y.A.T.A.N. Y'all ain't talking about nothing. You said we jealous. You said we can't get no clicks, likes, and views unless we put your name in the title. No, we would talk about something else if you wouldn't keep doing stupid stuff. But you keep giving us free material. You make songs. Like this is my son says, this part 2 of Y'all Niggas Ain't On My Level, because this was the original. And then I took the song and remixed it. Because it was funny to me. I swear to God, it was funny. Where is that mess at? Here we go. Y'all niggas ain't on my level. Y'all niggas ain't on my level. Come on, everybody say, y'all niggas ain't on my level.
ain't on my level. Hey, y'all niggas ain't on my level. Now you ain't. Y'all niggas ain't on my level. You ain't living how we living. Y'all niggas ain't on my level. Yeah. Y'all niggas ain't on my level. You eat that McDonald's, I'll eat that Root Chris. Y'all niggas ain't on my level. Yeah, Lord. Y'all niggas ain't on my level. You got Cubans and corner Jesus diamond. Y'all niggas ain't on my level. No, you ain't. Y'all niggas ain't on my level. You driving that hoopty now. Y'all niggas ain't on my level. But I'm driving my Benz, my road. Y'all niggas ain't on my level. Bling, bling. Y'all niggas ain't on my level. Y'all niggas ain't on my level. Thank you, Jesus.
You stay low to her.
And you say hi to everybody.
I was going to say.
Because I can't hold my nose.
You should have been higher.
Y'all niggas ain't. My voice will crack if I.
That was good though.
Rep. Yes, they were. His children were like, oh, God, help us all. Poor child. They made that video. We at McDonald's, he at Roof Chris. That's something to say. Good question. He actually made that song. And oh, this is the funny part. Remember when he sued me, right? When I went back into court, I played this for the judge. I sent a copy of this to the judge. And it was like, yeah, Shamako's son looked just like him. But yeah, that's what's going on out there. Yeah. I played it for the judge. I said, Your Honor, this is what he come into court pretending he's just innocent victim of my harassment. I said, this is the kind of stuff he puts out on the internet. This is the preacher, the pastor, the spiritual counselor. This is what the song he makes about people. He brags, he flaunts his lifestyle in people's faces. I said, this is what he does. And I played it. I sent a copy and they listened to it. I sent on a thumb drive. They're like, oh. And then there's a part 2. Hilarious. So, y'all good people. The remix gets released right before you go home to bury your grandmama, huh? The rap diss record. You release a diss track before you go bury your grandma. Right. Okay. I buried my mom and dad. The only thing I thought about was burying my mom and dad and handling their affairs and then going on about my business. That's what I did. I wasn't out here worried about T.D. Jakes and Manasseh Jordan or anybody else. I wasn't out here making diss tracks, and I wasn't traveling all over God's creation. I was right there with my parents to the end. Yeah, I mean, I sent a copy of that song to the judge. He was suing me. I said, this is who suing me in your courtroom, y'all. This is the people that I had to get the restraining order against that worked for him. I put all that together. Oh, Pat, I couldn't get my power tools to charge up in time. I'm gonna put it up. I'm gonna have it up. So next time I'm live, I'm gonna have the lightning bolt up there. Yeah, you look at that Y.A.T.A.N song. All he talked about was himself for 2 minutes. Diss tracks, Larry, mean you go out at like if I'm your problem, you diss me. You be like the cigar vlog or whatever. Or if you don't say my name, but everybody know you talking about me, or you talking about Kingpin, Marcellus, whoever you don't like, you go after us. You chop our heads off. Then we come back with our stuff, try to top what you did. But no, dude, that ain't what you did. That ain't it. No. You spent money. Somebody, sound engineer made some money. The beat maker made some money. The graphic person made some money. You got to express yourself, and we laugh about it, and we're going to roast you about it until we get tired, until you do something else stupid. Then we'll roast you about that too. So I do too, man. I pray for the children because it ain't their fault that that's their daddy. They didn't ask to be here. That's not their fault. Two minutes, 15 seconds of, oh, I got money and I do this and y'all jealous. Hey, you got to first do something for me to be jealous of. Then I might think about it for 2 seconds. But I got my own life to live. I don't have time to be jealous of you or nobody else. I ain't built that way. If you got it from the mud, good for you. You know, show me the blueprint so I can go get it from the mud too. But if you out here robbing, stealing, and destroying, I don't want no parts of that. That's nothing to be jealous of. If you do wrong, you got to spend the rest of the night sleeping with one eye open because you never know when somebody gonna come and take it all back from you. I don't have those problems. I go to sleep. Like when I log off here and I go to sleep like a baby. Because I don't have no dirt. I ain't got nothing to worry about. But man. You did a diss track. And I can't wait for them people that actually can do rap music to make a diss track about you. It ain't gonna end well. It ain't gonna end well at all. But to be silly, because I like to have fun, I'm gonna do something. But I don't know. I'm trying to get my son to let me borrow one of his beats that he ain't using, so I can just have fun clowning you. But he's like, "Pop, don't do it." But I'm gonna use my camera equipment and this stuff because I make film. So instead of doing a rap track, I'm just gonna do a parody of something that you do, just to laugh. Because I like to laugh. You know, life is too short not to laugh. So, and that's about it, y'all. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna go finish this cigar. And y'all have a good night. Because I guarantee he's going to do something stupid. I hope Lord, please don't let him sing at his grandmother's funeral. Please, Lord. Please, Lord Jesus. Don't let that man sing at his grandmother's funeral. And please don't let him preach at his grandmother's funeral. I hope they sit him down, make him sit down. I hope, Lord, this Easter Sunday coming up, please let them make him sit down somewhere. Please, Lord. Or make him get laryngitis where he can't talk. Because he's going to get up. Because when Shmako daddy died, he got up, prophelied up in there. But yeah. Neither can I. But like P.T. Barnum said, there's one born every minute. That's a sucker. And I'm going to let you good people go. But I just got to play this one more time because it's just funny to me. This thing here, this is the funniest one to me. It was from a sermon he did called The Wind Is Coming. And I took that little clip. He just don't know how prophetic this was. Glory to God. Some of your faces are going to be in the newspaper. Some of your faces are going to be on TV. Showing the before and the after picture. Glory to God, because God. Yes, his family knows all about his dirt. Yes, they do. Y'all be good. And good night, y'all. Bye.